Hello students, now in this session I will explain question number 8 and 9 of exercise 6.1 of chapter squares and square root. Now in question number 8 we have express 49 as the sum of 7 odd numbers. Now how exactly we will approach to this particular sum? Now you see, we know that 49 is a square of 7. Fine, so we know that 49 is the square of 7, isn't it? That means 7 square is equals to 49. Fine. So this is what I am trying to say. Now what we have to write? Therefore, when 49 is the square of 7, then it is the sum of 7 odd numbers. That is the reason they have said that express 49 as a sum of 7 odd numbers. So why they are saying, I have said this as because 49 is a square of 7. That means 7 square is equals to 49. So we have to write therefore 49 is the sum of 7 odd numbers. Okay, and remember that the 7 odd number should be consecutive. Okay, that means 49 would be equals to 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 11 plus 13. Okay students, so I hope, yes, now it is right. So the 49 is a combination of 7 odd numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 odd numbers. So this is the solution of sum number 8. Sum number 1 of question number 8. Now let's move on to sum number 2 of question number 8. Now the question is, sum number 2 is express 121 as the sum of 11 odd numbers. And why they are saying 11? As because 121 is a square of 11. So we have to write this. So 121 is a square of 11. That means if you multiply 11 two times, then you will get the answer as 121. So therefore 121 is the sum of 11 odd numbers. Okay, so 121 could be written as 1 plus 3 plus 5 7 9 11 13 15 1 2 3 4 5 6 8, then 17 19. Now how many numbers? After that 21. Fine. So these are the set of 11 odd numbers. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 and 11. So if you add up all those odd numbers, you will get 121. Okay students, so this is a solution of sum number 8. Let's move on to sum number 19. Yes, it is not 19 but it is 9. Okay, so in question number 9 we have how many numbers lie between squares of the following numbers. So there are 3 sums are given, and in each sum there are 2 set of numbers are given. These are the consecutive numbers 12, 13. In the next sum it is given 25 and 26. In the next sum it is given 99 and 100. Now they have asked that how many number will lie between the squares of these 2 numbers. So I will show you the long root first, and then I will show you the shortcut first. Okay, so you have to understand what exactly I am trying to say. So to understand the short method, you should know how to the long method conception is important. Now what exactly they are trying to say? That means they are saying that in between 12 square and 13 square, how many numbers are there? So we know that 12 square means what? 144 and 13 square means what? 169. Understood? So in between 144 and 169, how many numbers are coming? So let's just write it down. So 145, 146, 147, 148, 149, 150, 151, 152, 153, 155, 156, 157, 158, 159, 160 and 161, 162, 163, 164, 165, 166, 167, 168. So we'll not include 144 and 169. So in between I said, so we'll start from 145 and we'll count up till 168. Fine. So now we have to count that how many numbers comes between 144 and 169. So just start counting them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay, now 23 it is coming. Okay, I missed out 154 here. This is 154 and it would be 155. In this case, total numbers would be what? Total numbers would be, therefore, total numbers equals to how much? 24. So this is a long route, student. This is a long way of doing it. Okay, so it's okay that it is only up till 144 and 169, but if it comes in a bigger number, fine, that is 99 square and 100 square, then there will be so many numbers, it is no way possible that we will write all the numbers, isn't it? So now, what is the shortcut method? Now we'll follow the shortcut method. Okay, so the other way of doing it is, let me just rub it for you. Yes. Now, if you carefully observe these numbers, that is 12 and 13. Now, suppose if I let the first number as n. Okay, let the first number be small n. That means 12 is equals to n. So 13 will be what? It is 1 more than n. That is n plus 1, isn't it? Now, instead of doing 12 square, we will do n square. So, okay, so square of two numbers would be what? Square of two numbers would be what? N square and n plus 1 whole square. So, it is said that a non-perfect square number between n square and n plus 1 square is equals to 2n. So it is a formula, students. Okay, you have to just remember it, that number of, so you have to write number of non-perfect, this is a very important word, non-perfect numbers, non-perfect square numbers. Because as you have observed that these are the two numbers which are perfect squares, fine. So perfect square means 12 square is what? 144. 13 square was what? 169. So those were the perfect square number. So how many non-perfect squares would be in between these two perfect square numbers? Okay. So that is the reason, because no other numbers is a perfect square number in between 144 and 169. So number of non-perfect squares, number between n square and n plus 1 square is always n, is always 2n. Fine. So this is the formula that we have to use. So if it is 2n, students, and what is n? So we know that n is equals to 12, isn't it? So therefore total numbers will be what? Therefore total numbers would be what? N is 12, and what is the formula? 2n. So 2 into 12. That is, you see, so easily we get the answer, that is 24. Okay, so this is how you have to solve question number 9 with this method, not with the method that I have shown you first, because that is a long method and it is no way possible with the big numbers. Okay, so this is how the logic will be followed for the rest of the sum. So let's proceed to sum number 2. So this is sum number 2 of question number 9. So in question number 2 we have 25 and 26. Okay, so what we have done, we will maintain the same sequence, that is, let the first number be n, that is 25 will be considered as n, and 26 obviously it is 1 more than n, so we'll write n plus 1. So we'll write the same sentence, it's a square of the two numbers n square and n plus 1 whole square, okay, would be equals to the square of two numbers n square and n plus 1 square. Okay, so this is the square of the two numbers, that is n square and n plus 1 whole square. Now in the next sentence what we write, therefore the total number of non-perfect squares number between n square and n plus 1 square is what? 2n. We have said this. Fine. So n is what here? What is the value of n here? 25. So we'll write 25. So the total numbers will be what? 2n. 2n means what? 2 into n. And since the value of n is 25, so we'll write 2 into 25. So total number of non-perfect square numbers between 25 and 26 would be 50. Okay, so this is as easy as this, students. So, and sum number 3 I won't be doing it. Sum number C you have to do it. Okay, students, sum number 3 you have to do it. So this would be your homework. Fine. Sum number 2, 1 and 2 I have done. Sum number 3 would be your homework. So that's it, boys. Thank you so much. Take care and God bless you all.